afternoon of Tuesday, the 17th, 2025, who sustained a gunshot wound during the protests in Nairobi's Central Business District. The male patient, who came in as an unknown person and who is believed to be a trader in the CBD, was brought in and received in Kenyatta National Hospital Accident and Emergency Center at 3:16 p.m. yesterday. He was a referral from a clinic within the CBD. Upon arrival at the Accident and Emergency Center, he was noted to be critically ill with a wound on the left side of his head, resulting in bleeding and evidence of severe injury. The emergency care team, led by our emergency care physician, Dr. Janet Sugut, swung into action, stabilized his condition, and placed him on life support. He was then sent for a CT scan of the brain, which confirmed the presence of a bullet. It confirmed that a bullet had struck the left side of his head, and yes, it confirmed that the bullet had struck the left side of his head. The patient was then prepared for surgery, for emergency surgery to mitigate his condition. And at around 8:50 p.m., he was ready, and also our team was ready to start the operation. The patient was wheeled into theater, where a complex and delicate surgery was conducted by a multidisciplinary team under the leadership of our neurosurgeon, Dr. Sam Jiru. The procedure in theater lasted about 2 hours. During the procedure, an object believed to be a bullet was removed. The patient thereafter was transferred to the intensive care unit, where he is being cared for up to this moment. While his condition is critically ill, he is alive and is under close round-the-clock observation and care by our dedicated medical team. In total, ladies and gentlemen, we received 16 casualties in our Accident and Emergency Center yesterday from the demonstrations. The injuries that were described ranged from gunshot wounds to blunt trauma. Of the 16 patients, 7 patients were admitted to the wards for further management. 9 were treated and discharged. As of this morning, 6 had undergone surgery. 2 had undergone surgery, and 4 more were on the theater list, waiting to go to theater this morning. One other patient who remained unidentified as of this morning, having sustained a skull fracture reportedly from blunt trauma to the head. We commend the swift actions of the first responders and the public who ensured the timely referral of casualties to KNH. We also acknowledge the professionalism and dedication of our medical staff, who continue to respond effectively under high-pressure emergencies. Kenyatta National Hospital is committed to providing the highest standard of emergency and trauma care. Further updates will be provided as appropriate, with the due regard to the privacy and the dignity of the patients involved. I close by wishing all the patients who are injured, who are in our care, a quick recovery. Thank you very much.
We invite questions.
Yes, Daktari, jambo.
Jambo.
Kutoka Citizen TV. Na awali kulikuwa na taarifa kwamba familia ilikuwa imeruhusiwa kwenda kumwona ya mtoto wao kwenye ICU, na pili kunazo picha ambazo zimekuwa zikisambaa sana kwenye mtandao ambazo zinaonyesha huyu mgonjwa akiwa kitandani. Kulikuwa na taarifa pia kwamba hali yake haikuwa nzuri sana. So tungependa tuambia vile mambo ilivyo na pia jina la huyu mgonjwa haswa, sababu pia kulikuwa na taarifa kwamba jina lake ni Joshua, lakini baadaye tuliambiwa anaitwa Bonfes. So ikiwa utatuweka sawa hapo.
Asante sana kwa swali lako. Kuhusu huyu mwathiriwa ambaye yuko katika wadi yetu ya wagonjwa mahututi, ukweli ni kwamba alifikishwa akiwa katika hali mahututi kama nilivyoguzia wakati nimesoma taarifa yangu. Ameshafanyiwa upasuaji na iko katika hali sasa hivi ambayo ni afadhali kuliko jinsi alipofika. Inawezekana kwamba kuna picha mtandaoni. Ni sera yetu kwamba wagonjwa wasipigwe picha na picha hizo kusambazwa mitandaoni bila idhini yao. Inawezekana kwamba watu wasiozingatia maadili hayo waweza kufanya hivyo kisiri na kusambaza hizo picha bila idhini ya hospitali. Kwa sasa hivi tuko katika harakati za kumtambua kwa majina yake. Jambo chanya ni kwamba baba yake yuko nasi asubuhi, tangu asubuhi. Amemtambulisha kwa jina fulani, lakini bado tunangojea udhibitisho, kwa sababu sera yetu ya hospitali ni kwamba lazima tuwe na uhakika kabla ya kuyataja majina yake. Kwa hivyo tunatumai kwamba kwa muda mchache ujao tutaweza kumtambua kwa majina yake kamili. Lakini tunafurahi kwamba kuna watu wamejitokeza wakisema kwamba ni jamii yake. Asante.
Labda yule mgonjwa wa mwanzo ambaye jana risasi kutoka kwenye kichwa chake, labda baada ya uchunguzi wa daktari tunasema labda kiwango cha hatari ambaye kwa sasa labda yuko tunajua ni kikubwa, lakini kiwango cha hatari risasi labda ni kikubwa.
Asante sana. Swali ambalo nimejibu awali linamhusu huyo mgonjwa ambaye huenda ikawa ndiye alionekana katika mitandao na ndiye amefanyiwa upasuaji, na nimesema alifika akiwa katika hali mahututi, na baada ya upasuaji tumeona mabadiliko. Sisemi kwamba ameamka, lakini yuko katika hali ambayo inaridhisha kiasi fulani ukilinganisha na jinsi alipofikishwa hospitali. Asante.
Tungependa kujua kama risasi inaweza kupunguza
ni kweli kwamba jeraha alilopata kutokana na kifaa hicho ambacho tunashuku kuwa ama tunadhani ni risasi iliweza kusababisha uharibifu wa mfupa wa ubongo, mfupa wa kichwa, alafu pia kukawa na jeraha katika ubongo wake kwa kiasi fulani. Ndio hivyo naweza kusema kwa sasa. Ni masaa 24 ya kwanza. Ni wakati muhimu sasa ambao tunakumbana nayo. Ni vigumu kusema kwa sasa jinsi mambo yatakavyotokea. Kwa hivyo tutahitaji muda ili tuweze kutathmini hali yake, na ndivyo nimesema kwamba kila siku tutaweza kuwaeleza jinsi anavyoendelea. At this point in time, we were uncertain. Usually when we remove any foreign bodies from bodies of injured persons, they are submitted for analysis. And that is what we will establish. I can only say that we suspect it is rubber, but we are not experts in that field. We usually were required to remove and submit them for analysis by the relevant bodies.
Thank you very much. I'm Daniel from the Daily Nation. Previously, how were the bills for the patients of this nature? I never saw this bill.
We don't call it waiving. We have a procedure in the hospital. We do have a fund for disaster cases. natural disasters, civil unrests like this one, and in most cases their bills are catered for. But we are not at that point yet where we are talking about bills. The most important thing is that the patient received timely care and is continuing to receive timely care and will receive care up to the point when we think he is fit to be discharged. Yes.
My name is Vera from KTN. You've mentioned the patients coming with gunshot wounds. Have you mentioned of two? One on the scalp and the patient we are talking about here that was identified yesterday on the camera. Perhaps the other gunshot wounds, were they specifically to the head, to the legs, on the back, the chest? What kind of gunshot wounds?
I may not give you the actual types of injuries, but in total we got about 7 people that we think got injuries from projectiles. And as I mentioned, 4 of them were waiting to go to surgery, so they cannot determine what kind, whether it's live or not bullet. And this particular gentleman that I have talked about, I've said we suspect to be a rubber projectile. And I said, I didn't say, but we haven't lost any of them. And I think we've discharged, if I'm not wrong, 2 that also had other injuries. I may not give you a breakdown of the various body parts which were hit by those projectiles.
Last question.
I am Susan Oweru from NGV, and my question is the hospital doing anything special to ensure the security and privacy of the victims since now their cases are in public spotlight?
Yes, we always in our normal operations we have elaborate security procedures. During moments like this, these procedures are heightened, and we are in collaboration with the National Police Service to ask the assistance to boost the security of not just those but all the patients in the hospital. And we did that immediately in the course of yesterday to ask for extra security for the safety of all patients in the hospital and staff, patients and staff. Thank you very much. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Now, William Sigilai, Dr. William.